When a kid is mean to your kid and you get upset, what do you do? How do you handle that? Here's what I do. I sit the first kid down by themselves and I'm like, help me understand what happened. I always use that word, help me understand. Help me understand what happened. And then I mute myself, right? Just shut up. Don't say anything. Give them an opportunity to talk and share what it was like for them, what they went through, what they experienced, what they're feeling. And then you sit the other child down and you ask them to tell you the story of what happened. Help me understand what happened here. And listen, listen, listen. Then when I bring the two together, I say to the one, like, what did they say or do and how did that make you feel? And they explain and share. And then I ask this child, did you know that what they said or did made you feel that way? And they're usually like, they don't usually realize how what they did made the other kid feel that way. And then a lot of times it's two-way. So I say to the other kid, like, did they do anything that upset you? And how did that make you feel? What did they say or do? What specifically did they say or do? To give them an opportunity to say it, to voice it, to have an opportunity to be listened and heard on both sides if there's something there, and they'll tell us. And then you ask this kid, like, did you know what they said or did made them feel that way? And a lot of times they really don't. Like I said, we don't often put ourselves in another person's shoes, another person's perspective. And this process helps, I like to say, get to the understanding. We walk away understanding each other a bit better. I tell them you don't have to be best friends, but this process helps them to understand each other a little better. And then I ask, what would you like to say or do to make this right? What would you like to do to say? What would you like to do or say to make this right? And I just encourage them to look at the person, because sometimes they're looking at me because I'm talking to you and I'm like, don't look at me. And sometimes I'll just look down or I'll just like look to the side so that they can actually communicate that to them, and then the other person will accept their apology usually. Try this. Tell me what worked when you did this, what didn't work when you did this, because I've done this for about the last decade, and 99.9% of the time, it helps kids understand each other going forward a little bit more. Can't wait to hear what you think.